So I love growing herbs, and so I have rosemary already and some basil, and I actually like even growing them on the front porch, because when you walk up to the front porch you have that wonderful smell of rosemary, basil. So I'm probably going to pick up some more of these today. I do need to get a basket. Over here we have some Tabasco peppers, yellow bell peppers, Santa Fe, Grande, and a Mexibel. And I love myself some peppers. Here we have some jalapeno peppers and some red bell peppers. I love cactus because it is so easy to take care of in the summer. Water it once a week. Sing to it? No, just kidding. And it does wonderful. Here's some more back here. In my car, and to be honest with you, I wasn't really impressed with what Home Depot had. I'm going to be heading to Lowe's now and see what they have as far as choices. I know it's kind of late in the season to plant, and as you can tell, I am soaking wet. It is so hot out here in the DFW area in Texas. So anyways, let's get going to Lowe's. Lots of flowers. They look a lot, well, some of them look healthy. These are pretty. Kind of trying to stay away from pinks. I want whites, red, yellows. Oh, how I love lantanas. So pretty. Let's see what I can grab one here. Here's a pretty one. Yep, and these do wonderful in the sun. So these are all the plants I ended up purchasing today. The ones on the porch here are all from Lowe's. I spent $62 total after my military discount, and I think that was pretty good. And then this one here is the only one I purchased at Home Depot. It was $15. So I'm going to get these all planted, and then I'll show you what they look like. Okay, I'm going to share a simple, quick, yummy, delicious dinner recipe tonight with you. I'm going to show you what items I use. I use a gluten-free spaghetti. You don't have to use gluten-free, just use what you have on hand. I am severely lactose intolerant, so the cheeses I pick up are vegan. Here's a delicious Parmesan and organic cashew milk mozzarella that is very, very tasty. I typically use fresh mushrooms. I did not have any, so I found these jar sliced mushrooms in the pantry. Not as good, but they will work. I also typically use uncured bacon, not a lot, but a little bit in this recipe, and I did not have any, so we're just going to leave it out. We have pine nuts and garlic, organic garlic, Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, olive oil, 1 onion, and some fresh basil that I just got out of the garden. And this chicken that I purchased at Sprouts today, which really makes it easy when you're making this recipe. Over here I have my sourdough starter. I do have some sourdough stuff going on right over here. This is for a potluck fish fry tomorrow evening, but I have it rising. It's going to rise overnight. And this is going to be for homemade sourdough wheat rolls. So I am super excited to get those finished tomorrow. Over here we're going to start out with just boiling some water. I'm going to turn that on 6. I never cook over the level 6 on my stove. It's not good for your pots and pans anyways. These are Viking pots and pans and I really love them. They have the copper handle, just wonderful to cook with. And add some salt to the water. And then a little bit of olive oil. And I just got this extra virgin olive oil at Target. I usually get organic, but they didn't have any. They're out of a lot of things these days. And we'll just bring this to a boil before we put in our spaghetti. Over here, I typically put in a little olive oil, and I don't have the bacon cooking. That's usually the first thing I cook, to put in some more oil, but I am out of it, so we are just going to use olive oil, and I'm going to heat this up, probably only about on 4. And then I'm going to chop up some onions. So I'm going to get this onion chopped. I probably don't chop onion like a professional chef, but that is okay. This gets the job done. Most of us are not professional chefs. We're just regular housewives and mothers trying to feed our family. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put that in the heated olive oil. And I will probably only use about half of this. I like to save some for my eggs in the morning. I like to make omelets or scrambled eggs with onions and bell peppers. I know a lot of people don't like that, but my husband and I love it. Okay, so we have our onions about ready to saute. Turn them up just a little bit. And the next thing I'm going to do is toss in some seasoning. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. Oh, y'all stop barking back there. My doggies are barking. They are playing, my Tootsie and my Pumpkin. All right, now, if you don't mind the dogs barking, we'll continue. I'm going to toss in some black pepper. I love lots of black pepper. A couple of teaspoons of garlic. May sound a lot for you, but my husband and I love garlic. Some salt. Let this saute. And some Italian seasoning. A lot of that. And just give that a stir. And we'll just let this onion brown. Let's go take a peek at what those puppies are doing. Are you talking back to me? Why are you barking so much, Tootsie? So there's our pumpkin. She's wee bitty. She's still a puppy. She just got her hair cut today at the groomers. And there's Rusty. He's the father, and Tootsie is the mother of this sweet little baby. Tootsie, why are you barking? Why are you barking, Tootsie? Rusty, you're not barking. Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. All right, the onion is browning good, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting in my spaghetti and get these noodles cooking. The water is boiling. All right, and I don't use the whole package. Typically only use half, and the rest go in one of my mason jars for another meal. Now I did cheat and I tried this mozzarella cheese. It is to die for. It is an Italian flavored one. It is non-dairy, made out of cashew milk, but it is so delicious. Just yummy. Oops, got my finger in there. Okay, so I'm going to add the mushrooms in now. And I'm going to set this aside while I debone some chicken and the noodles are cooking. So I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Okay, I want to add some pine nuts before I add the chicken. I want to get those browned. And again, you just put as much as you want in there. We love pine nuts, so we kind of go a little bit overboard. And they're going to brown in right with the onions and the mushrooms. And as soon as they're brown, I will add the chicken that I deboned. And with the chicken, I just want to warm it up. It's already cooked, so I don't want to leave it in there really long. The noodles are about finished. I'm going to rinse those and drain them. And those will be added after the chicken. And then we're going to add our Parmesan cheese, our mozzarella cheese, and put a lid on this and let that all melt together. It is so delicious. And I typically serve a salad, side salad with this, or dinner salad. And that is a complete meal for us. All right, let's let these pine nuts brown. All right, we're going to add our chicken on top. Again, we just want it to get warm. We don't want to cook it too much. stir in the onions and the pine nuts. And while the chicken is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and rinse the noodles, the spaghetti noodles. I'm going to toss these noodles over the chicken, and I'm going to mix them in. A little bit overboard there. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. Stir this together, and then I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese, and this is just going to cook right in it for flavor. And I'm going to lower my temperature to about 3 because I don't want this to get too hot. For the top, I'm going to add some of that cashew mozzarella cheese. This is a high moisture cheese. That's a little sticky. I'm going to lower the temperature to a little bit lower, probably a 2, because right now I'm just wanting to melt the cheese. And then I'm going to add a little bit more Parmesan on top of the mozzarella. And this Follow Your Heart brand is so delicious. Put this on my spaghetti with Mariana sauce also. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And then all I'm going to do is leave the lid on the pan. On the lid here. Okay, so I have been letting the cheese melt, and it's looking so yummy. I threw in some fresh basil on the top. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'm telling you, it tastes fantastic. So we're going to pull some plates down and get started eating, and then I will be planting my pots out on my front porch after dinner when it cools off. So my husband hung the flag yesterday, and I finished my porch decor. Come down here. Here's the flowers. They're doing really well. We'll come over here and look at my plant stand. I love all the patriotic decor. If you see anything you'd like, shoot me a message below and I'll let you know where I purchased those items at. I did mix the red, white, and blue with pops of yellow because I wanted it to look summery. You can see that wreath I got. I did get that at Michael's, 50% off. And then my little settee here, or metal bench with my summer pillows. Kind of let you get a whole view of this. And I just love it. I do have this really cute metal truck out here. Some American flags. And I'm trying to get where you can see this flag, but it's, as you can see, it's really windy outside today. finished decorating our porch. I have this super cute little cabinet that I purchased at Hobby Lobby this spring at 40% off out of their spring shop. I do know that right now all their items are 50% off, so if you want to get this cute little cabinet, it is on sale. These are all the little items that I'm going to use to decorate the cabinet right here. And I'm going to get started. So I'm going to start with the top portion. And this is a really cute little picture I purchased at TJ Maxx last year. And I just put in some greenery and some little daisies. I'm going to put it right there. And this is a cute little beehive that I actually made. And I'm going to use this little tiny riser. Put that right there. And place my little beescape right there. And then I purchased this. It's actually a hanging metal tin picture or sign, and I did get this at Hobby Lobby last December, and it was 50% off. Let me move this up here so you can see. And I'm just going to hook it right here. Place that right there. So I want to add a little greenery in there. Piece right here. A little greenery there. A little bit of greenery coming out of these drawers. Whoops. Here we go. A little greenery coming out of these drawers. Makes it really cute. Hook this back up. There we go. And I think, whoops, we're not having luck with that right now. There we go. And I'm going to place a little greenery right here. Here we go. All right, so let's go down to the next area on the shelf. And this is a little Ray Dunn piece. It's $19.99. I think I got that at Home Goods last year. And this cute little piece I got from Hobby Lobby. Just slip that in there. And then I just love these. These came from TJ Maxx, a little sugar and creamer. Actually, I want to put them down below. Very cute. A little Just Be sign. And my honey jar. and then I have this little queen vase. Place that right here. Actually, I'm going to put some greenery in it first. Put this piece right in here. Slip it in there. And then I'm going to place some greenery right here on the door with this cute little stone. Place that right here. And then I'm going to add a little bit more greenery throughout. Some pieces. I think I'm going to place some greenery right back here. Right behind this sign. There we go. And a piece over here. Let's see. Greenery there, and maybe some over here. Okay, voila. So this is how it turned out, and I just love it. And let me know what you think on this one. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you would, please subscribe so that you could see future videos as I post them. I'm getting ready to do my summer home tour very, very soon, and I don't want you to miss it. Have a fabulous day, and thank you so much for supporting my channel.